Okay.
All right, let's 1, 2. Hold up. This girl still trying to think about it. There we go. All right.
I don't intro that thing niche.
All right, y'all. So, welcome back to another episode of Refined and Ratchet. We're your hosts, Charlie and Nisha, and we're showing you how you could be refined with a ratchet twist. Tonight, we have our creators roundtable discussion, and then we're gonna let the ladies introduce themselves. But I think you guys are in for a treat. These ladies, if you've ever experienced them in the book space, you know it's a time to be had. So, if you want to start, Erica, you can go first.
Oh, hey y'all. Hey. What I'm supposed to start with?
Just tell the people who you are, baby.
Okay. So my name is Arika. Okay. That's not how you really spell my name, but this is just
Girl,
Wait a minute, your name where you? I've been calling you.
Erica.
oh my God.
But people call me Arika. You know.
This is already starting off wrong because why
Oh,
you
yeah.
ain't corrected us?
Okay, go ahead.
My name is Erica, but I say Arika.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Anyway,
go ahead.
okay, so I've been doing what I've been doing. My life is cute. I've been doing book content for a year now. I do everything though. I think I'm just a clown in general, but I just like to have a good time. So that's what you're gonna get when you look at me.
Love it. Okay, Jazz.
Oh, dang, I'm next. Okay. Hey, I'm Jazz or Jasmine. I just started doing book content kind of like this year, actually. So I'm not really seasoned in this space, but I like creating videos, content, just laughing like Arika. And just posting about things that I enjoy. So that's kind of the vibes that I'm coming with.
Is it me?
Yep. No.
Bree, you up next?
You know, I never know. Like, you switch the thing. You don't know if you're in the middle.
Yeah, it's okay.
You like us trying to sing. Anyway, so my name is Brianna, but you can call me Bree. And just like Jazz, I started this year about 6 months ago. I do a lot of like graphics and visuals. And if I do videos, it's very seldom. But some of the videos I have done, it was like my presentation video, but like for Jaw. I don't know if y'all seen that, but I did that. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, Miss Britt, you up next?
I'm Britt. Clearly nobody
The
knows.
menace.
I'm the menace of the book community. I don't know where that comes from. Okay.
She know.
I don't do nothing but draw stick figures on a whiteboard. So
Okay.
So it's not just gonna lie tonight. Okay, I see how you doing.
that's what I'm here for. Can we cuss on here?
Yes.
Yeah, please.
Sean, go ahead.
Look, you see me turn to the side. What's up, party people? I'm LaShawn. I do a lot of he said, she said in my book reviews online. I'm the old lady of the bunch. I'm having a great time. And I also started this cool kids supper club. That's good enough.
Can I introduce this next person? Can I do the honors?
Yeah.
Why she can't do herself?
I just want to say her name. I just want to introduce the OG, the triple OG. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
That's all I want to say. Go ahead, Jaleesa.
Hi. Hey, I'm Jaleesa. I guess I'm the old bitch at the club.
Girl.
As far as creating, I've been in this creator space since 2021. Done seen a lot of things.
We're gonna talk about a lot of things.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm Charlie, and I'm the one who keep all these girls saying. I'm just playing. I'm just happy to be here. I'm just happy to be here. Go ahead, friend. Say what you got to say. Introduce yourself.
Hey y'all, I'm Nisha, and I'm the one in the cut. That's all I got.
Hey.
Your voice sound good.
I was gonna say she put that voice
No,
on.
okay. That voice
Okay, I'm just playing.
Anyway, everybody introduce themselves. We gonna start. We like to start with a mental health check-in, and y'all can just kind of go from there. Who want to jump in? Just how life been treating you? How your mom and them?
These white people stressing me out. Can I say that?
Yes, you can.
You can.
You can.
I don't know which way to turn. I'm turning to the bottle.
Oh Lord.
Oh,
Big
oh
bottle,
my
not the little
God.
bottle. The big bottle.
It's that
I'm
bottle.
talking about that thing big too. That might
That bottle is.
And it's
listen,
gone. It's empty.
Hey,
I got
baby.
a
Let me
big
tell
man.
you. Mm-hmm.
How y'all? Who next? Who want to say something? How y'all?
Hey,
Who,
man, be good. It just, we trying to use this book thing to get us off that plantation. I'm tired of working.
hey,
Yes.
hey, we gonna
Please.
talk. We gonna talk about that too.
Somebody
How
asked
y'all?
me, they asked me if I had a job. I guess they thought TikTok was my job. Baby, I'm at work.
TikTok don't pay that much yet.
Hey, Britt,
TikTok do not pay that
I ain't
much.
gonna hold you though, Britt. I just seen a few of them chicks, but we gonna move right along. Anybody else got something to say about that mental health?
if I could just say menopause is driving me motherfucking crazy. Thank you. Thank y'all. That's all I
You
got.
look so good, though, friend.
She said you look so good though.
Thank you. Thank you.
You
Jesus
sound
Christ.
real sexual.
Oh,
Mhm.
Oh, Erica, it's time to put the glass down.
Down.
I'm not even drunk.
you gotta
Okay.
This
go
your
put the
regular
bottle back in the
self. Voice.
kitchen.
This is
That's my narrator voice.
She said, "This is me."
That's her representative that's showing up right now.
This her regular
Yeah.
self.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, just real quick. I mean, I ain't gonna ask y'all because we already know what everybody, well, except for Brit. We already know what y'all reading or listening to. Everybody on Quasim 3, right?
I finished it.
Oh, well, what we reading? What we listening to? What's going on?
Oh.
Honestly, nothing. It's a pause. It's like the great divide.
I'm actually reading two. Well, I'm reading two books. I'm reading Real right now on the audio. That's a great audio book, by the way. They got singing and everything, music.
Yeah.
It's
Kennedy
a vibe.
Ryan?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then I just finished Tears Taste Like Salt by J.J. Allen. That he be eating with the poetry.
Hey,
That
y'all know this job brother, a fool, a menace. Okay.
Just
What
like
else?
I'm
I
doing
just
the
finished Q3. And I'm reading something else. I cannot say what it is, but I can say it's good as fuck.
Okay.
okay.
We'll take it.
I'm gonna leave it.
I'm on A Blossom.
Oh,
A
Lord,
Blossom, the one last puck,
I heard that's good.
and
I heard
the
that was
Danger
good.
series.
Yeah.
Ooh, are you listening to it on audio or are you
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
yeah.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Why y'all like audio? That don't even.
No. Hey,
This
that
one.
series, you have to listen to it on audio.
Because I read
Yeah.
it, but I'm like picturing my own people.
No.
Listen to it.
Listen to it.
I've
Especially
read it.
Listen.
when you at the deck
I
of
heard the
doors.
audio is really good.
Hey,
It is.
reading it
okay.
was a crazy time. I can only imagine it being talked. Yeah. Y'all listen
And
to
I'm
that.
probably gonna listen to it again.
I'm gonna do a reread of the whole series as soon as we find out when Denim coming out.
Cause what's the hold up? It should have been written like 2 months ago.
I thought I had figured out the formula because I went back. I was like, okay, it was like 20 days in between when she had first dropped Diamonds, like first little promo, and the book came out. But it's been way more than 20 days since she did that little denim video. So when she changed it to the next color, we know it's gonna probably drop at like 11:30. Because that's what happened with Declan.
It's a pattern.
Julissa, did you just say you went to go study the? Okay,
She did.
I didn't even know.
okay, I ain't mad
didn't
at
even
it.
know.
I ain't that dedicated.
I'm reading the MM Romance by a Black author.
Of course.
And it's called Soft Lunch.
Girl.
It's called Soft Lunch by Olivia Carter.
Okay.
And if y'all want to check it out, It's
Okay.
so awesome right now.
Okay. All right.
Come on, promo.
All right. Britt, what you read?
Y'all know I be reading like 8 books at a time.
Okay.
Yeah.
But currently, I'm reading a book I can't discuss on here, and then I'm reading "Blood in the Water" by Tiffany D. Jackson. Her new book about to come out, and then I'm also reading "Whisper at the Lake," Shanora Williams that just came out yesterday.
Yeah.
And I'm reading something else. What is it called? It's a gay. Finding Prince.
Finding who?
Finding Prince Charles. It's a MM.
Oh, let me look that up.
Is that by Julian Winters?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me look that up. I love that.
Okay, for those of y'all who don't know, Erica is a romance connoisseur. Okay, if it's
Indeed.
the girl is gonna read it.
You like those?
Some Haven't read one of
Yeah,
those in a minute.
Finding Prince Charming. Okay.
I'm Jesus Christ.
She said record scratch. Let's handle
Jesus.
this right
She
quick.
said, hold on, let me write this down.
El Shaddai. Jehovah Jireh. Well, I'm dime bagging out Q3. I'm probably reading a quarter of a page a day because I'm
Mhm.
just not gonna finish a quarter of a page, maybe
Just finish it.
Why are you going so slow?
Just finish it.
because I want to savor the goddamn flavor. Like I'm waiting on my stamps.
It's a long
I'm just
one.
It is
It's
long.
long. It's like 460 something pages.
I understand it, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait.
That's what you're
Goddamn
supposed
it.
to do.
Yeah,
Goddamn.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. What you read, Niche?
I am reading, of course, Q3, and I'm still listening to Siobhan Latrice. Wait for you, because baby, it's been a long week, so I ain't had a chance to listen outside of the car ride home. So,
Do it every
That's
day.
Yeah.
Siobhan Latrice. Oh, she just.
She just be doing
Is
it.
you a narrator?
Thing.
Huh?
Is she a narrator? You a narrator friend?
Yeah.
She
Little
said you got a
bit.
sexy boyfriend. She said you got a
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
listen, let them know. Let
She
them
said
know.
you giving Wesley. She said you giving Wesley, okay?
I said, oh.
So now we're gonna get into
Thank
a little
you.
book news. We got Brit best friend to talk about today.
Mhm.
Mr. S.A. Crosby. I didn't say Crosby, Brit, because I know you be getting on my ass. So apparently, Mr. S.A. Cosby went to a book event and it was only 12 seats in the corner, according to Dripped and Lit.
I was there.
Okay, Jaleesa, let's talk about it. Why they do
I
our
was
mans
there.
like that?
Oh wow.
You know, it's so crazy. When they first dropped the event, I was like, why are they having it at Barnes and Noble? The Cumberland Barnes and Noble is big enough, but I've heard that there have been issues with large crowds over there in the first place.
Mhm.
So it was an event you had to register for. So
Okay.
they knew how many people registered. You could only purchase the book at Barnes and Noble. And when we got there, it was only 12 chairs.
Oh wow.
Because supposedly the fire marshal said that they could not set out any additional chairs.
Oh wow.
So I like when you got your little ticket that had signing groups, everybody was just kind of centered around the area where he was supposed to talk. I got to hear him talk earlier this year, so I went and sat in a cafe because I had been up all day at Indie Love. But
Okay.
publishers, for them to make so much money off of Black authors, they really be their biggest op, and that just really be bothering me.
Yeah. So
Like,
they
S.A. Cosby is going to be an instant bestseller. Why do we not have shit in line the right way for him?
right.
Where is that respect?
Yeah.
So you just think
that's
that
pretty wild.
it's just you just think it's just like a lack of just giving a fuck, or they just
I
don't
think
give a fuck.
I think I think they just don't give a fuck.
Okay.
I can't imagine they're sending, I don't know, who's a popular white male author. I don't be over there that much.
They
I
would,
can't imagine.
they would never do Brandon Sanderson like that.
Yeah, they're not sending him to a place that's not going to have enough seating when they got 100+ people coming to hear their author talk. They're
Right.
going to make sure that their accommodation are right.
Right.
And it's Barnes and Noble, which I got issues with Barnes and Noble anyway, just in general. But it was a bad look.
Damn.
Someone in the comments said they don't plan on our success, and what do you feel about that?
They don't.
They
what?
don't.
They don't.
They don't plan on our success, meaning, they don't think it's to be a successful turnout.
Yeah.
They don't. Publishing is still, I think, like 95% white. People still don't see the value in Black readers, Black books. We prove them wrong
Every
over and
time.
over and over and over again, and they still treat us like second-class citizens. And then wonder why you don't have people want to do book events in Barnes and Noble, because look how y'all treat us.
Yeah.
Why
Right.
would we want to partner with you to do anything? Y'all can't come correct, and you're getting money from it. We're
Right.
coming into your store to buy the book from you. And that King of Ashes wasn't cheap either.
But
Yeah. And my
You
thing
know,
is,
I agree. Honestly, I think.
go
You
ahead,
go
Brit.
ahead. You
So
sure?
I was just gonna say, it's crazy to me that this man has now proved his worth over and over and over. Like his book consistently does numbers. And if I'm a person that's working in accounting, audit, and finance, it's like, hey, move this Negro to the front of the line. Let's do the thing because he's keeping the lights on. Let him continue to keep the lights on. So why not accommodate him? I feel like at this point it's a choice for y'all to continue to ignore his success. So go ahead.
I think it becomes a thing of they want our money but not us. Because that black dollar gonna spend. That black dollar goes far. And so I think that's what we run up against in so many different spaces, but especially in the black book space. I want the black dollar because we know it's long. When we pull together, we do what we need to do. But I don't want you, is what I feel like that spills out a lot of times.
What were you gonna say, Bree?
I was about to say I agree because I think this space is like they're predominantly white. So 9 times out of 10, as like a black author, you always starting back at the starting line. Like you don't ever start, like you don't ever progress in their eyes, regardless of how much like accolades and success you have. And I remember like a couple months ago, it was a big fantasy author, and they left her books like on the cart. They didn't even put it out. Yeah, they didn't put it on for release date. You know, it's like that just have you just scratching your head like why. And yeah, I agree with
that.
But
I feel like it's the big block because like with Barnes and Noble, like there's an issue with having like black authors. They're not having the same marketing as white authors. But then you go to these smaller bookstores like Quail Ridge, for example. I went to Daniel Allen's book tour, and that place was basically packed. There was a line out the door, like no seat was left unfilled. So it's like, how can a smaller store of that nature, you know, do more marketing and more sales than something that's big about like Barnes and Noble?
Because they care.
I was just about to say that.
And the people that were hosting the event, they were white. So it's just like, and they were happy to be there. They were putting up, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just a whole different vibe. So,
yeah. And I'm reading the comments. Somebody, Don Thomas said, okay, pull a Matthew Knowles. And he definitely said that when Columbia Records was trying to play with Destiny's Child, he walked in their room, cut the lights off and cut them back on. He said, y'all remember who keep these motherfucking lights on because y'all were a failing record company. So, most definitely.
And that sounds really good in theory, but I don't think you can really apply that to publishing simply because there is not indie bookstores are not as accessible everywhere as a big box retailer. So you can't ruin that relationship because if you want your books to be sold in the middle of, I don't know, goddamn Rhode Island, you need a store where people are going to be able to go, and then your casual reader isn't going to seek out an indie bookstore unless they know about it. Your casual reader is going into a Barnes and Noble, a Books a Million, a Target, a Walmart. So you want to make sure that books are available there. But I think us as readers, people who are dialed in and see what's going on, we're the ones that need to make the push towards more indie stores and making sure that those sales at indie stores count towards the charts, because just because you buy a book from an indie store, that doesn't mean that sale is going to register enough for that book to show up on the New York Best Time Sellers list.
All right. Okay. All right. So y'all know we got to talk about the biggest and the largest while we talking about success. We got to talk about how Jaquel done had 2 million pages read in one day. Can we clap it up for the kid? Because we talking about success.
Hey, yo.
God, we don't know if you watch this or not from a burner account, because you know you don't tell us shit for real. You know that girl have a burner account on our ass and be like, yeah, we seen the show. We like, from what account? I'm not gonna tell you. But you know, we need to take this time to give you your flowers, to say, hey, you did your big one, even though Amazon was playing with them numbers. Fuck that rank. We know what you mean to us. We know what you do for this community, and we're gonna forever lift you up. If y'all want to throw y'all 1-2 in there, y'all now I'm gonna be quiet. Go ahead.
I throw my slipper at her. She's so good, boy. Let me tell you, I can't wait till I be on the beach and reading it, and people come up to me like, "What you reading?" Oh, I'm just reading Quasine 3. I'm my booty cheeks out. I'm gonna show them the cover and everything.
I don't know, Jack. Right now. So
what'd you say, Britt?
Me and my mama beefing because of Ja right now.
No, because your mama left you behind.
Tell the truth, shame the devil.
You want to call me? Oh, you want me to tell you about the book? I'm gonna cry. I ain't even read Capri yet. Why is you trying to tell me about Quasine? No, so we beefing.
No, Ja definitely did her big one though.
Yeah.
She like that lady had me crying on page 5 and then laughing on page 6. Very crazy. Very, very whiplash emotion.
Not
She owe everybody like therapy bill.
Yeah.
Man.
No, for real.
Everybody read it?
Yeah.
I'm not done.
I'm not done. I told you I'm quarter
Page a day.
quarter page in the book. But
Girl, she like a junkie trying to spread out her little.
listen, I got my I did some stretch
flour.
them $10 and I got my fix and I'm trying to make it stretch to Friday when the Social Security check comes.
Girl.
You did something strange for a piece of change, friend.
And I did. Just know my knees hurting and my jaws are sore. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Charlie, please.
Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Charlie, it's taking a turn.
And what you do?
I'm just saying. That's neither here nor there. What you do need to know is Jaquel J had 2 million pages read in a goddamn day. And do know everybody still ain't read it yet. So I want to know what these numbers are gonna look like in totality.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. But y'all, again, if you watch this from your burner account, because you know you be out here spying in line, we just want to say thank you.
I forgot. I think it's like what's 462. I mean, pages in it.
Yeah,
I think
470.
472.
Between 4,200 people read your book in 24 hours.
God.
Period.
And because the girls was up, and I was like, baby, I was over there. My legs like a number 4.
Let me say this: if my niece or Johnny is in here, the fact that you would turn the page, sis, stayed up and put her all night and read that damn book, I'm whooping all y'all ass because we supposed to have read as a family in the plastic side. Okay.
I was really considering joining a live. Like I would read too, and then probably about 1:30, I dropped my Kindle on my face. I said, "Okay,
I be doing that too.
go to bed, go to
Go
sleep.
to
The
bed.
book gonna be there in the morning."
Listen,
So let me ask y'all a question. So when you read their book when it first comes out, is that how they get their promotion or sales up? Or okay.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I'm sorry, Jaquel. Look, I'll do it again next month. I'm sorry.
They still gonna get paid. I
Okay.
think everybody need to download the book
I did.
because
Yeah.
I think the capturing the downloads is what ranks it on the charts, not how many pages are read. But I also don't quote me on that.
okay.
I do be making shit up sometimes. So.
Oh my God.
And it sounds good though, friend. That's all
It
you
be
need to
sounding
worry
good. So sometimes I be like, I think that's right. Let me consult Google right fast. But yeah.
Listen, all I know is I woke up and everybody was online going crazy, and I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
And I'm like, baby, y'all was up all night. I had my legs folded like the number 4. What are y'all talking about? Why was y'all up so late? Huh?
What they got on number 4? Chicken wings?
You know,
Erica.
okay.
Erica.
Next subject.
She had her legs folded up like a number 4.
Oh, number 4.
So I just want to say, if y'all in the comments and the live, please like this. What we tell them to like, Nisha? Auntie
Like
don't know
the
what she
live.
doing. Like the live.
Like the live.
Do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna talk about a little real life drama. And Left, you've been living under a rock this week. You know, B. Simone went viral for her.
You know how.
We gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about if B. Simone is a friend or a foe. And I'm gonna play this. Okay.
But did you see how B what's her name? What's her name? V? She did like a
Pretty V.
Yeah, Pretty V. She did like I guess you could say a reaction to the video. And she was like
No, I didn't see that damn. But I'm gonna play
it.
We gonna play the clip.
We're gonna hold on. So I'm gonna play this clip, and this kind of goes into the segue of the content space about being friends with people in the content space and about opportunities. So I want y'all to look at this and just tell me what y'all reactions are if this was like being a creator influencer. So here we go.
We're just like, okay. And you call me back.
I called her right back, y'all. I was so convicted. I was so convicted.
You were like, I didn't like how I felt when you told me that. And I was like, what do you mean? You were like, I don't know what it is. I'm talking this out in real time. But whatever it is, I don't like what I felt. And I said, did you feel jealous? And you were like, I don't think I feel jealous.
Because we went through all the emotions. She's like, are you angry? Are you sad? Are you jealous? I was like, I'm not jealous because I don't want what you have. I'm sad and I'm angry and I'm upset that I'm not doing it with me.
Yeah.
Like we're not working together.
Yeah.
Like I don't have that. Y'all, let me tell you something. Anybody that's in my circle, I want to work with you. I want to put you on. I'm putting you in position. I like doing it together.
You do.
How?
Okay, so I'll stop it
That's
right
a
there.
scary person right there.
I didn't hear that part.
So what?
I never heard that part.
Yeah, I never
So
heard that part either.
so this was a part of the conversation. She was talking to her friend. So her friend basically had been struggling. She was basically saying that, I was struggling, now I'm up, I got an opportunity. And B was just basically saying, like, when you come with the opportunity, I felt the way about it because it wasn't with me. And so she was like, I don't know if I was angry, if I was jealous. And I'm just like, we saw the other clips, and the girl was telling you, like, girl, I was couch surfing with my baby without a job, getting medicated and food stamps. You didn't feel the way then. What the fuck going on? So y'all can just kind of weigh in on it from that clip and how it kind of applies to like content creation and being an influencer. And I'll just put this ticker up here now. Like, do y'all feel like that kind of happens in this space? Have y'all run across, even if it's just real life, just kind of weigh in on it? Anybody can take it or just kind of start. Go ahead.
Here, go.
I don't know. I feel like she's a foe, first of all, because like from like personal experience, and me and Bree, like we work together a lot, but sometimes Bree might pick up more than me because she's a little bit more flexible. But when she presents something, she says we. It's not no, oh, I did this, or we always consult each other. But even if an opportunity like presents outside of itself, we always hype each other up. And like for example, like that PR thing with the fragrance, we both got emails. We kind of hit each other up like, did you get the email? But even if she didn't, I wouldn't have been mad if I hadn't got the email. Mm-hmm. So like you being hyped for your friends doing something because you involved, that's a foe to me, because you should be happy for your friend regardless.
I agree. She kind of scared me in that clip. I ain't gonna hold you.
And then her eyes, and she just kept looking around
there. She's like, oh, I wasn't angry. Girl, you was angry. Just say you was angry.
Just say you were jealous.
And you was mad that your friend got it and you wanted it because you see how that was going to elevate her, and you got mad because it wasn't you. Talking about we could grow together. You didn't want to grow together because if you got the opportunity, she didn't. You would have had nothing. And she wouldn't have been on the internet talking about, oh, I'm angry that B. Simone got this opportunity. She probably would have been congratulating you. You're a weirdo. Just weird. I would never do something like that. Like that's terrible.
And it's not even with friends. I don't have to know you to be happy for you getting an opportunity. And this is coming from somebody, I say this all the time. I used to be a big ass hater, especially in the book space. Like people laugh, but I'm dead ass serious. It was really
I love that you're honest.
Yeah, it was really, I used to be B. Simone. It's like, well, shit, why not me? Why I'm not getting this opportunity? First of all, it's exhausting to be a hater. I don't know how people do it 24/7. It's very tiring because you're like, you always upset and you always so focused on what everybody else is doing. You stop focusing on what it is you're trying to do or what your purpose for even starting to be a creator or whatever you're doing is. I hope she come up out there, but I will say everything I know about B. Simone is against my will. And I wish she would just go back to making the videos with Desi. Those were funny.
Yeah.
But now she done found Jesus, supposedly.
No, that ain't Jesus.
We love the Lord, okay?
What you gotta say, Britt?
First, shit, I don't even know. Y'all know. May like never find me in life. I never want anybody like that around me ever in life. Especially now with this whole content creator shit right here going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be Simone's in the book world.
Speak on
it. And it's some people who don't want you to have an opportunity without their name being attached to it. Only give you opportunities because they want their name attached to it.
Mm-hmm. Britt, turn your sound up just a little bit.
Can you hear me? Hold on.
Yeah. Just
I can
I can sound better now.
Okay. Yeah, but it's some B. Simone's in the book community who only want to give you opportunities because they want I did this. You got that because of me. And so, you just got to watch every opportunity ain't going to be a good one. Mm-hmm. Watch who you laying down with. These people, it's some weird people out here. That's all I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Erica, like what you got?
Well, listen, I don't even consider myself a content creator. I'm just living life, baby. Okay, on the edge. And I just feel like, I don't know, I haven't had brand deals or anything, so I don't know how that operates and people being jealous. But in real life, I can say people do show envy. I guess when you do different things, like I got married, people are looking at me like crazy, like it ain't gonna work, or you created this book channel or whatever, and they're looking at you like, bitch, that's not gonna succeed. And I'm like, I'm just here to have a good time. Okay. But I just live. Mm-hmm. I don't worry about haters, and I don't think I see the negative. I don't see it. So when people start negative energy, I just laugh it off because baby, you're in a negative spirit. I want that around me. I'm
What you gonna
fun.
say,
I want to
Niche?
keep it that way.
I was just gonna say, I watched that whole episode so I wouldn't draw an opinion off of the clickbait clips.
Mm-hmm.
And I stand by the fact that I feel as though I maybe she wasn't necessarily jealous of the thing, but I think she definitely had a problem with it. She wasn't the one to put her friend on. I
Mhm.
think had this been a thing or opportunity that she was presented with and she was able to include her friend, it would have been no problem. Because there's
Mm-hmm.
never a time. I got so many friends, got things happening around me, and I love that for them. Things I've been praying for. But you know what I've been doing? Cheering them on. It's static. Okay, you need me to pack a box? Okay, we're in the baby shower. Okay, that's all that's all there has to be. I ain't no hanging up. I gotta call you back. I don't care what
Right.
nobody says. She can have feelings. Everybody say, "Oh, well, she was just." I'm not trying to hear that. My
Yeah.
friend don't ever respond to me like that because the friendship over.
Yeah.
I'm done. Because
Yeah.
if you can't genuinely be happy for me at that moment, you got to think about being happy, or you got to think about why you felt the way. I don't want it. I'm good.
Yeah. And I
I
would
had a
say
friend
even
cry
with
one
us,
time.
go ahead.
No, I
What you
just said I
say?
had a friend cry one time.
Oh Lord.
They didn't
Now I
get
was gonna
the
say
6
being in this space with niche with us together, y'all will see me more as the forward facing person, right? I'm the one that's more visible on the social. I'm the one kind of building the accounts or whatever. And we came into this knowing like, hey, it may be a time like Jazz and Bree, it might be a time that I might get an opportunity and she may not. It's all cool. The money's still going to the same pot. Ain't no hate over here, right? What people got to understand, like Britt, you can't attach yourself to everybody and every opportunity because some people I've learned within 6 months come with some bullshit. Call a thing, right? And I don't have to be a part of every situation. I don't want to be a part of every conversation because, like you said, Jaleesa, people have that I put you on moment. You wouldn't be here because of me. Ain't nobody come to see you. Oh, this type shit. I don't need that around me. I'm cool on you. If that's how you gonna present to me and then keep reminding me that you gave me something, hey, you can have that, baby. I don't want it.
Yeah.
Hey, you got it. I'll build this shit by myself, brick by brick. I will be Franklin Saint over here. I'm cool on you. So, Sean, what you got?
So,
Oh
two
Lord.
things.
Okay.
Two things. One, the crazy part about this space is people try to auntie you in this
Mm.
space, and and I'm the old hoe of the bunch, right? And so
The old
they
hoe is
try to,
crazy.
yeah, they try to auntie you as if you don't know how to navigate because you new to the space. Like I'm also new, right? I only been in the book space probably less than 6 months, and I'm also here like I'm just here to have a good time, right? But people will try to auntie you like you should be doing this, you should be doing that. um People will say like your name is in rooms you not even in, like they trying to hype you up
Mhm.
until you do something they don't agree with,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden they ain't said my name no more. And
Mm.
it shouldn't have even took it personal. It was a personal decision that I made, but I'm noticing that in this space or whatever. And so I don't know if you categorize that as being a hater, but it is definitely a lot of people here that want to be the one that say put you on later.
Yeah.
So I'm
Mm.
a narrator, right? I'm spanking new just on the microphone, ta da 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 da. But I know it's probably 6 people that want to take credit for the first time I get a gig for real in real
Yeah.
life.
Mm.
And so you find yourself having to cut them people loose. Cause niggas just want credit for everything. They want credit for you, them, the people down the street, and they ain't did shit. You the one doing the work. Um, okay, that's all I had.
Now, I want to jump into something else. So
Mhm.
I don't know if y'all follow me on Substack and saw the little article I posted, whatever. It was basically being fake
We
humble and
seen it.
fishing for compliments.
Mhm. I read it
And
all.
like, yeah. And it let me first, it wasn't a shot at nobody. It was just what I was saying as a collective. And if y'all out there that hadn't read it, go read it. And people are like, well, who are you talking about? Who are you talking about? And the gist of it was I see a lot of people saying, "Oh, I want these opportunities, but I don't know if I'm good enough." And they're waiting on people to kind of push them forward. Or I want to manifest this idea, but I don't know if I'm good enough. And I'm just like, dog, you got degrees, you got certifications, you got 10,000 followers. What are you talking about? So can y'all kind of weigh on that? Like when y'all see that, do you want to just grab some people and just shake the shit out of them? Be like, girl, shut the fuck up and ask for what you want. Or is that just a Charlie thing? Go ahead.
No,
Britt, you start.
I'll say this. You can always tell if it's coming from I'm genuinely scared place,
Mm-hmm.
or I want the collective to be like, girl, no, you got this. You want feedback, like you want somebody to just hype you up, you want attention. It gives
Yeah.
fear sometimes.
Performative.
Very performative. You should always tell, because I've seen some people do it and it's like, girl, but you get opportunity. You've been here, you've done this already. So it's like, what are you even talking about? Like I don't know. But then there are some people who come to this space and they see bigger creators with more followers than them. They feel like they're not worthy because of their follower count. And I don't know how much, like I say, follower count don't matter.
It don't.
But don't mean a thing. But like, and it's people who have dope ass personalities. You know what I'm saying? They can talk to anybody. You have to do the thing you want to do, but you so bucked up and you want people to be in your ear to tell you that, do that on your own. Because soon as you go and you need look attention and you want the hype from others, as soon as you don't get it and you do something on your own, you're gonna feel like you didn't do a good job.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for somebody else to give you the pat on the back. When pat your own self on the fucking back.
I know this right.
Period. The fuck?
What you got, Jaleesa?
Let her cook.
That's a good one.
Now I was asking Jaleesa, what you got for the fake humble and fishing for compliment.
You know, because I am very much a person that I didn't get into this for recognition of myself. When opportunities come to me, I'd be surprised. Like legit, I'd be surprised because I don't always feel like I'm seen. And I know now that that's not the case.
Right.
I get that now. But I can definitely tell when somebody puts something online. Oh, I really want to moderate at Essence. Okay, great. You want to moderate at Essence, but you ain't never interviewed an author before. Like, what are we doing to work towards our goals? Because you telling me what you manifesting, but manifestation also requires you to do some work.
Yeah.
You can't just manifest your way into shit like that. You got to put forth the effort. And I think I mean, I can tell. I feel like I can tell when people putting shit out there because they want to be seen.
Mm-hmm.
They want that extra acknowledgement, and it's like, girl, go read a book. Go post a book review. You telling us about all this stuff you want to do, just go do it. Because if you're doing it and you're genuine in what it is you're doing and the energy that you're putting out there, you gonna get them opportunities. They may not come tomorrow,
Right.
but those opportunities will eventually come. I think what it is people see folks get on and pop off super super quick, and so
Right.
when they start doing the work or when they start putting in the effort and they're not seeing that rapid growth, they feel like what they're doing is inadequate and that they're not being seen and that it doesn't count, when in reality, even them people that pop off really really quick, a lot of them can't sustain that. It's very rare that they're able to sustain at that level. Just
Period.
do what feels comfortable. Do what feels genuine, because that's what people are going to be interested in. That's how people going to rock with you.
Right. So
Can I
let
say?
me go ahead.
I feel like people don't know who they are yet, so they ask on social media trying to figure out who they are. Because for me, like I just got on for fun. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't come here to make money. I was like, I'm just gonna get here for fun and see what happens, and live my life. And some people do this just for for the fame, for the money, for the opportunities and stuff. And it could become that, but first you got to do something that you love and enjoy to do. Then it will come. And so that's what I even learned. Like, okay, it'll come later.
Right.
Just enjoy yourself.
Right. Do the work.
Can I say
Go ahead.
Because I've seen now, especially after Black Romance, a lot of beautiful panels was taking place. A lot of our phase was moderators for these things, right? And so now everybody, that's a goal now for a lot of people. They want to be a moderator. And I ain't picking on nobody or nothing, but I met some of y'all in person.
Great.
But hey, no, go.
No, ma'am.
You gotta let her cook though. Cook,
She
Brit.
said no.
It's like, my thing is you have to know your strengths. If you know you have social anxiety and you can't be in these spaces and talk to these people, you can't moderate nothing. You can't even speak without stuff.
Brit said no.
But somebody got to tell the truth. Somebody got to tell the truth.
Real though.
Yeah.
But I had something to say. I was about to say, to Delisa's point about people want to do things but not preparing themselves. I honestly feel like a lot of times when people see you get an opportunity, they swear it's like luck or something like that. But there is a saying that says luck is when, preparation meets opportunity.
That's
You
right.
have to like
Right.
do something in order for when the opportunity comes to be ready for it. And I think like somebody said in the chat, it was like it's similar to imposter syndrome. I think I have that too, because like when I get certain opportunity, I'm like, you want me to do what?
Right.
Like you want me to review these perfumes? You lying, right? You ain't choosing that.
You joking, right?
Sometimes I'll be like, I be getting like shocked at some of the things I get, but then I let the shock sit, soak it in, and then get it done. Like that's just my process, you know what I'm trying to say? And follower count is true, it does not matter, but engagement does. And I think it kept me going. Like, even though like Britt said something on her threads one time, like stop calling yourself a small creator. I needed to hear that because I call myself a lot because I don't have like a huge platform, but I have a good enough engagement that keeps me like posting and want to create and want to like better myself. So I think all of that plays a part in the whole like content creation.
Yeah. And I will say too, just to segue what you said, Bree, I've had to get out, and Nisha get on me about this all the time now. Like, I don't have the follow account like Britt or even like Jaleesa, but Britt told me someone else, she was like, but you're very loud now. Like,
yeah.
They see when you post. They see when it's like that reach is real far. You know what I'm saying? And so now I can't play it small anymore. I can't say, oh my God, do y'all think I'll be good? No. Yeah, I will. Hire me, please. But it's like you have to play to your strengths now. And let me say this: when you say you want something, I'm not telling you to be a shark and eat nobody else's food and knock somebody out the way and elbow them. I'm never gonna say that. But ask for the you do not take. If you know you're going to be great at moderating and hosting something, hey girl, I think I'll be good at this. If they tell you no harm, no foul, still go to the event, still show up, still do your thing. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
But stop this meek and shrinking yourself act. It's becoming annoying for me. I can't speak for nobody else up here, but it's an annoyance now. Okay,
I don't think it's weird. Charlie, I think it's just more so people just looking for, they don't have that person to tell them, you're doing great. I don't want to say that it's annoying, but some people are just looking for that, that person for them.
Reassurance.
Okay. You so nice.
No, you guys are absolutely right, because since she want to put her business out here, I'm gonna tell her. I tell her this all the time when she calling me like, well, I came and I be like, girl, please stop. I cut her off. Please stop. She know. I be like, what the hell are you talking about? What are you missing? What's not connecting? So she know that. But everybody don't.
About me.
No, it was about you, because see, you want to talk about everybody else, we want to talk about you too. Erica, you're correct. Everybody don't have a me that'll be on that ass. Now, I do believe sometimes you have to have it in you as well. It can't always be everybody got to pump you up to do something.
Yeah.
I have to remind myself of that. Like, everybody can't hype you up okay, you can do it, girl. Just go ahead. No, sometimes you got to tell your ass, okay, I'm going to do this shit, and there we go.
Yeah.
You know what?
You got a choice to make.
That's my problem too. I be in the group chat like, y'all think? They be like, girl, shut the fuck up.
Because
when people say just post the content,
because we be doing that to each other. Like, what you think about this visual? You think it's good?
What you say, Sean?
I was gonna say sometimes too, because Charlie, you called me, I'll be like, nigga, ain't no humble over here. Ain't no we spit shit over here. But I think sometimes too, we got it in us, and then somebody will try to hype us up about something and tell us something, and we like, nigga, I already know about that. Like, but that's because we was holding back, trying to play humble, trying to like act humble. They almost like we've been trained to like shrink ourselves down or whatever. I think the difference is when you got homies that's like enough of that. Right? Versus you getting online trying to pretend it.
Yes. And that's the annoyance for me. It's kind of like you trying to draw the crowd in, so you can like, see, I got all these people behind me. They say I'm great too. It's like, stop.
But you know what you know how to do. You know what you don't know how to do.
Exactly.
Stop fronting. Like, and if it's something you want to do, learn the craft, because the ultimate thing is you got to respect the people in that space.
Right.
And if you think you could just come in and bake a pound cake when I know that I done perfected this damn recipe, nigga, I'm gonna let you go ahead and make that thing with that margarine. Because you know everything. You know what I'm saying?
Margarine.
Wow. You got your little degree. You know everything.
You know everything. Let you do that thing.
Because there's a lot of people that step into this space like they the first person to ever read a book.
Yeah. Yeah.
God
And like,
forbid.
I don't. I used to be someone's like, "Oh, you late." Like, I don't believe that you can be late to reading. However, with that being said,
Sit down
if
somewhere.
you just picked up your first book in January, you can't tell me shit about this
Exactly.
community or being a reader or being a content creator. I've been doing this. I don't need your advice. I don't need you to tell me what I need to be doing. I don't need you to be like, "Oh, you should read this book." I did read it when it first came out. We can
Hold on,
tell.
Jaleesa. Don't roast me, okay? You sound. I'm a
God.
little offended.
But I think,
And she
and
said
I
you
also
really
think
can
that's
go to hell.
no, really, but I also think that's because a lot of people see how the book space is taking off,
Yes.
and they tried to be creators in other
Yep,
areas, and
I'm
it
going
didn't
into my
work.
next
So they
point.
said, "Oh, they
Mm.
said I'm going to pick this book up." No,
Mm.
baby.
Okay, Jaleesa. Now we cooking because I'm gonna let you keep cooking. And I'm not gonna use the word failed content creators. I'm gonna say you had content that didn't take off. So how is it seen that you see, oh, the lifestyle content did come to take off, so she's over here. The makeup didn't take off, the cooking, the fitness, and now you over here, now you're a book girl. Do you feel like they're imposters and they're just looking for the next come up, or maybe they just was always a reader and didn't show it? Can you separate those two, or can you tell who the real and who the fake?
You know what? Can I tell? I can always have my own. I can form my opinion based off what I see.
Okay.
Um, Perfect example, Miss Lady back in February who said Black authors need to write books 10 times is better. If you took a look or a gander at her page, we tried to be a lifestyle creator, we tried to be a mommy creator, we tried to be a teacher creator. None of that really popped off. So you decided to bring your ass to the book space, and she thought
Jaleesa.
No, we
Don't do
hey,
it. Okay.
With receipts, okay.
she thought that by coming into this space and disparaging a group of authors, Black authors specifically, that's gonna help her pop off. Now, did she get them views? She
Absolutely
did get them views. Have we seen her since?
no.
No.
That's rage bait. That is literally rage bait. She knew she was
You're
gonna
out.
because she know we gonna come and talk, like we gonna have an opinion. Anytime people do stuff like that, they just looking for reaction. They not looking to blow up. Like
And
what
can
they
I
looking to
say,
blow up, but they're not gonna sustain the blow up because it's all hate, and everybody don't want to hear hate all the time.
It's
and I want everybody to stop engaging it too, please,
we
please,
crazy though.
for the
But
love of God.
stop engaging it is a thing, and I'll be like, y'all, if you just don't give them no attention, they won't say it. But the thing about it is, it's now to a point, especially in the Black book space. If the readers don't stand up for these authors, they can't be the person who cuts
That's
y'all.
true.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And
true.
this is
we
true
can't.
too.
You can't let. I mean, some stuff you could just like brush it off, whatever, girl.
Yeah.
Some of these people are so blatantly disrespectful to the point somebody got to say something.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
then they use that whole, oh, let me do a little rage bait post or whatever. But you got to remember, you might go viral. But once you go viral, you're always going to be known as the person who said that stupid ass shit. Nobody's going to fuck with you. It doesn't matter what you went viral for.
So that's
Right.
real.
So,
And that's why we need people like you, Britt, to say what you gotta say. Be the motherfucking minutes, bitch.
You like my inner voice, like the things I feel like I can't say online. I know you
Right.
already said it.
Because I'm gonna go right to Brit page, look at it with the
like
whiteboard and drawing.
and did. And I'm gonna just go with her video or her thread.
like me.
Right.
Don't be like me. The people always now they looking for me to say something crazy. Sometimes I want to be nice.
Yeah. Because I saw Shawnee up there just defending you. Shoot, she was a tea carrier. I said, oh, y'all all got the tea.
Girl.
I was like, oh.
Now let me ask you this. If you could go back and tell yourself something, like think about that first video you posted. If you can go back and be like, girl, why the hell you do that? What would you say? Or what would you do different? Or would you say, fuck it, we ball?
I would have came as myself and not sent my representative. my very first video, I had my interview voice on. Hey y'all, I'm here. I'm so excited. That's not who I am.
Yeah.
I
You
was
came
like,
with your,
girl, you put your interview voice on to make a TikTok.
you came with your Barbara Walters.
Yeah, I said that is not me, but it also took me a very long time to find out how I liked to make my content and how I was comfortable talking about books.
Mhm.
Yeah.
it takes time to develop that because it's something new. If you ain't done it before, you don't really know what you're doing.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. What about you, Sean?
I probably would have took time to like format some stuff. Like I just picked the phone up and was like, "Nigga, did this nigga just say what?" Like I didn't care. But I think that that's what helped grow me because that's what I became known for. But there's this part of like 5 stars and was the story good? Like I never did that part. And I was doing the TikTok reactions, but I never did the actual reviews. Like the authors need the reviews on Amazon and Goodreads. And I was book after book, like, hey, this nigga just walked through on the beach. These bodyguards got me turned out or whatever. And so I would have took time to actually like format my video so that the readers could know, like, you know, the all the details and stuff like that, or making sure that the authors got their reviews too, because TikTok don't matter if you
Yeah.
need to get your 300 reviews on Amazon or whatever.
Okay. What about you, Niche?
I'm sorry, I was reading the comment. What was the
Oh,
question?
I was
I
saying,
done forgot the.
God damn it. You know, I was
Hey,
I was asking if you can go back to that very first video and look at where you are now, what would you do different? What would you make your game plan like, damn, Niche, we could have tightened up a little better, did something a little different.
mm, you know what? Nothing, because I think your first time putting anything out, most likely it's gonna be cringeworthy.
Mm,
That's my
yeah.
personal opinion. Because what's the point? You know me personally. A problem I've always struggled with is perfection. I want every goddamn thing to be perfect the first go around.
Mhm.
And coming into the book space, having always been a reader and always have wanted to do something, I literally have friends can tell you I've talked about being in the space for years, but I never actually did the shit. And that's always because I want the first one to be perfect. I will scrape so much shit because I might be stuttering because I'm excited, my accent coming out. I'm trying to, like Jaleesa, put on my goddamn work voice, and now I just be like, well, shit, this is who I am when I
Yeah.
ain't at work. This it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what you see is what you get, babe. I don't know what else to tell you. So I think anything you start originally gonna be cringe worthy when you go back and look at it, and then it's supposed to grow and elevate.
Yeah.
That's my thought.
What about you, Erica?
I had the representative on. It very much so. Because y'all know I'm
Powerful
now.
voice. Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. And I just feel out of here. Which that ain't you. You know? And it was a struggle, y'all. I still be struggling because I'm like, I'm a lot. But bitch,
Yeah.
I'm me. You know?
Hey,
It is what it
If
is.
I ain't loud, I ain't me. So
Right.
even my husband be like, bitch, you just
Listen, Erica, me in person, I'm the exact same way. I'm loud. I talk a lot. Sometimes I'm quiet. I got mood swings. I got like 4 personalities. I ain't even gonna hold you.
it's a whole bunch of
So
people
you know,
here. You know, it's a good time though.
Yeah.
mhm.
What about you, Jazz?
My first video, I feel like it's kind of the same. I mean, like Nisha said, I got like 4 different personalities. Sometimes I'm super hot. Sometimes I bring out a mic and I'm like, okay, this is the plot, this, that, and that. It just depends on how I'm feeling when I'm recording. Sometimes I got my damn bonnet on, my damn hoodie blanket. It just depends. Like if I just rolled over, I'm like, you know, I want to record a video for y'all today. It just depends. But I feel like you just get what you get. And I'm not like gonna focus on it too much. Like sometimes I feel like I do, but then sometimes I'm like, you know what, let me just post a video.
Mhm.
Bree?
My first video was in a bonnet hanging over the side of my bed. Rant about Capri. That was my first video, so I didn't have no representative voice. I read Capri one night, like I was reading the Delgado thing, I read Capri, and I felt convicted to tell the people to go download all the books.
That's
That was
how
my
it be.
video. So I think now I'm a little bit more proper. Like my videos are a little bit more structured, and I have like more like purpose to it, and like things like that. But nah, like I would just tell myself to do what I already done because the personality is there. I can't delete it. It had a lot of likes too, and like a lot of views. Ain't going nowhere. So it's
Yeah.
Right, stay right there.
What about you, Menace? Bree?
You.
Who said that?
I don't know. I came out to get cause of so
You did with you and that white boy. I said, "Oh, she's fun."
yeah, I came out even before the whiteboard because the whiteboard was not always a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So even before the whiteboard, I still was causing problems.
I made it.
I don't know. I didn't have a representative voice. I've always been a full nigga.
Listen,
Okay, like no, that was Brit.
It's been full blown niggatry the whole time.
yeah.
Whole year and a half, it's been full blown niggatry.
I ain't
Good
mad.
God Almighty.
One of the dope things about being in the space is it gives you that space to like be your whole self. So I didn't have to be a grown up. I didn't have to be a mother. I ain't have to be a church lady. I ain't have to be like. I was like, hey, your boy just walked her on the beach, my nigga. Like,
Period.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Y'all know I'm loud. I'm country. I'm ghetto. I cuss. My videos ain't perfect. I stood up like, well, shit, y'all know what the fuck I mean. And baby, I throw it up there, and either y'all like it or y'all don't. I'm gonna throw some else up there tomorrow. It just is what the fuck it is, and I'm gonna go on about my day. So, all right, y'all. We hitting about an hour. All right, let's get into this game. Y'all ready?
We ready.
Dang. Ooh.
Is you ready to rock steady?
I don't
All
like
right.
games.
All right, we're gonna ask y'all a series of questions. Now you got to tell if it's refined or if it's ratchet.
Okay. Ooh, I like that.
Is it a little gray line? We can mix it up.
No, we ain't doing Australian defense shit tonight. It's either or.
My bad.
All right, them is the rules. All right, we're gonna start with the first question. And y'all can just jump in and say it. All right, put it on the screen. Annotating books with a gel pen or marker in 15
Refine.
That's refined. My books be pretty.
That's
I think that's horrible. Don't know. That is ratchet.
How is that
annotate with?
book character? My books look like they loved on all my thoughts in there. I on stick figures in there.
That's cute.
I don't know about 15 colors. It's gonna be the colors of the book, but it's not gonna be 15 though.
I just like black pen. I don't like colors.
Yeah.
What if somebody want to borrow the damn book?
Borrowing
Borrowing a book.
This is a museum. It's not a library.
Right. It's not a library, baby.
It's not Kindle Unlimited.
Brent, you do got a library. Let people borrow your books. Come on.
Right.
And then they get a library card and they write off on it. And
Don't you scan your books in?
No,
I have a scanner. I have a concept of a plan to scan them.
Listen,
all right.
They be breaking your books and stuff.
They be losing your books. I let my mama borrow a book and she lost it.
Yeah. And
I
books.
see this a touchy subject. We're gonna move on.
Yeah.
Tagging an author 30 times to get recognized or reposted.
Ratchet.
Just tag the book and move on. Yeah,
I don't even tag the author anymore, 'cause I'm like, what I need you on here for? I don't
You know how it took me so long to even want to put an author as a collaborator on my post.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
If you won't see it, you ain't see it. Then it's all right.
Like
I ain't stressed out.
ratchet.
You know, I have been going back and forth about this because I thought tagging them so people wouldn't ask you what book is it, who is it by. That's why I was tagging authors.
Exactly.
So it's like, cause baby, please don't ask me that, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna goddamn respond. I'm just to be real about it. If I said the book name when I was giving a little review or recap, I'm not about to answer that question. That's probably mean as hell, but I'm just not. It's aggravating for me.
It's
I'm a
not.
little ignorant. So
The book be in the corner of the video.
That's. I was gonna say that's why that book cover be right there, and people will still be like, "Hey, what's the name
They
of the
still
book?"
say it in the comments. I'm like,
That's
I
wild.
be answering them. I'm nice.
That's wild.
I don't.
Okay, let me say.
Frank can't see me. Frank can't
John
see
here.
me.
They said John here, by the way.
Next
Josh in the
question.
chat, y'all.
Starting a buddy read and line about how far ahead you are in the book.
It's
Is that
refined.
refined or ratchet?
It's
That's refined.
No, that's ratchet as hell. That is ratchet.
Why you lying?
Baby, sometimes the buddy read be pressure, and I might got an attitude today and forgot to read, and then you talking about some, I don't know.
The people in the chat said that is ratchet as hell. That is ratchet.
Yeah.
How y'all be buddy reading? It be nasty stuff in the books, and y'all be talking about the nasty stuff going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all is nasty. So y'all
Tell
be
you.
hot together. That is sick.
Erica, it ain't no different when you posted on TikTok telling us how they was doing the hunching, girl.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen them.
I'm just kidding.
Y'all hell. Y'all hell.
I was doing the MM romances.
All right.
Okay.
Refined or ratchet. Joining a book club but never reading the books.
That's
That
what
Now that's ratchet.
That's refined.
That's
I
right.
joined.
Oh
I
my
joined for
God.
the food, for the
Why would
drinks,
you
for
waste
the
my
for the.
time?
You just want to be around like-minded
They
people.
just want to be in the. They just want to be in the atmosphere. They just want. They
in the
there for the vibes.
atmosphere.
I'm
It's
sorry.
churros. It's
Now
called.
listen, how in the hell is you participating in the goddamn book club if you ain't reading the book? You just showed up for the liquor and a little snack. That's crazy.
I think it depends on the book club too, because some book clubs, like I can't be in no real serious book club.
Yeah.
Nah, I
My
can't
in-person
either.
book club, like, do we read the books? Yes, but we also talk about the books as we're reading it. So by the time we get together for our meeting, it's really turn up time at that point.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm here for
see,
the vibes. Like
Okay.
okay.
I can't be in a serious book club either. Cause if everybody stuck up and it's too quiet, I'm gonna be
I
like,
fear
yeah, I gotta
commitment.
go.
I fear
But I
commitment.
think
I can't do it. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm wondering if this is like one of them exams that they give you at the job where they ask you the same question 4 times, because this sound a little bit like the one before. Y'all should have just lied about it. The only thing different is that was a lie, but right now we being honest. Like, you gonna read the book or
Okay,
not?
so buddy reads and book clubs are two different things.
Two
Can we
different.
agree
I
on
think
that?
so.
Okay.
Okay.
That is.
Next one. This I got a call out on this one. Refined or ratchet? I'm sorry. Getting an arc and selling it for
Ratchet as
profit.
fuck, and you need to get
Ratchet.
it.
You should get sued for that.
And you and
Y'all keep selling unpublished
because
content.
you signed NDAs for some of these arts.
Yeah.
You selling them, that's illegal.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well,
Y'all
some
gonna
people
get
don't-
y'all ass sued. Okay, now.
That's why you won't hear nothing from me. when
I
get
still
off.
watch bootleg movies, but I can't do no bootleg book because it's $13, $20, $30. Come on.
Exactly.
Don't
For
send
a
me no
movie, I gotta
PDF.
drive my car to the movie.
I ain't gonna lie. Somebody selling a book, like selling an art, remind me of them men that be in the
She
parking
said
lot.
somebody just said ratchet, go to jail. Okay. All
And
right.
jail a real place.
Yeah. Buying the same book with 5 different covers. If that is that refined or ratchet.
Yeah, but that's refined.
Refined.
With the sprayed edges.
That's ratchet as hell.
That is extreme.
That was that ratchet.
Let me tell y'all, cause why the hell you ain't tell me you was gonna make a goddamn special cover? Now I'd have bought this book. Now you want me to buy the spray edges, the damn new cover, the update. Now I got to give my goddamn books away. It's girl, I'm a shoe junkie. I could have put that other little first $50 on some shoes.
Right.
That's ratchet.
I'm about to say very refined, very
They
real.
need that first batch of sales to even get the special edition. They don't get no and they got no sales.
Now goddamn, Brie, why you gotta come in here making sense of shit? God damn.
They need that first batch of sales because without that, ain't no special edition.
Listen.
Then I thought you was a menace. Why you making sense right now?
See, that's the thing though. I be making sense all the time. People just think
They said I actually make sense all the time. But
Damn.
y'all, not me.
Brick said looks like a cupcake. Makes a lot of sense. Okay.
Now
Doing
somebody comments
reviews
gonna
for
tell me.
books.
Hold on.
Okay.
Somebody comments somebody. It's like buying Jordan the same colors, different style. You know what? Go to hell. Cause you
They
right.
right though.
You right.
That's right.
Okay.
Doing reviews for books you didn't finish.
How you gonna do
Refined
a
or ratchet.
Oh, that's ratchet.
Ratchet.
That's ratchet. Why you doing a review? You ain't
Because
read
something might have happened at the end that you didn't like. You know that you like.
Wait. Because I do mid book reviews. So
No,
I
Now that ain't the same. That ain't the same.
This is like Amazon. You doing a 3-star review, 2-star review, but you didn't even finish the book.
You ain't even open it.
that's right.
Yeah. Okay.
Ratchet is
Listening to spicy audiobook in public without headphones.
That's
Do people do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who do that?
I be listening to them hoes in the car on the way home from work with the windows down and
But
the
that's in
sunroof
your
open.
car.
Oh.
That's in
Oh,
your
no, but
private
it-
property.
But at the stoplight,
But
people be
people
looking at me
have
sideways.
Talking about in the middle of the park, full volume, just lay
Now,
down.
That's jail.
now, your ass trifling for that.
All right.
What did it be?
Last one. Getting arcs and never reading them. Brit, is that refined or is that ratchet?
Not a call out. Not a
That feels personal.
That's ratchet. Brie. That's
Damn.
ratchet.
Brit is busy doing it. So in her defense, she can slide. She can slide.
Damn.
But do
No,
y'all know how many arcs people be receiving?
no,
Right.
But why
Let me
y'all
call.
sign up
No,
for
no,
them?
no. I called Britt out specifically for
Release
this
face
because
like,
I
wait,
just
what happened?
no. I just started reading Plus Size Player, and I did a smidge, just a smidge of a
It was so
spoiler.
good.
And Britt was like, "Get this off the timeline. Ain't nobody read it." I was like, "Now, bitch, I know you done had this arc for 4 months. I ain't read it yet." Nigga, what? I've been over here in a one-sided beef with fucking Ned Gallon. You been had this book, and you tell me not to spoil. Nah, I'm spoiling it all now. So, Britt, that's ratchet of you. Very fucking ratchet.
Listen, Linda.
Okay.
In my defense, I only actually asked for a good maybe 15 arcs. Like I requested them. But when you enter them influencer programs,
They automatically send it.
send them to you, then the books just show up at your house. I ain't asked for that. No, they just there.
Mm-hmm.
And then the thing about it, like I told you, we had this conversation though, Charlie. So for you to try to call me out is
I need the people to see why Ned Gallon ain't giving them their things. It's because of this person, this woman.
Ooh.
What happens is, I think I'm speaking for a lot of people actually. The thrill of getting an art back when the art first dropped is way greater than actually receiving the art. Because what happens is sometimes you request it, you don't get that bitch 2 months later.
Yeah.
I don't want to no more.
I don't want to read it anymore.
I wanted to read it when I first requested.
Yeah, that's so true.
Mood reader problems. I'm a mood reader. It's the difference.
And it's up like they be sending like 4-5 arcs a day sometimes. Like I can't. I'm already reading 6 books. I cannot read these books as well. It's just impossible for me.
It ain't gonna happen.
You gotta call me. I ain't come back over here.
Use a lie. Use a goddamn lie. You coming right on back. All right, y'all. So now here's a segment I like to call Charlie, please.
She finna cut up.
Give it to us.
You got 60 seconds.
Okay. This ain't gonna take that long. I would just like to say.
Uh-oh.
I'm nervous.
Before you hop online and jump in front of that camera, wash your ass and your face, okay? Wash both of them. The world don't need to see you with raw breath and raw ass. Please don't look like you just rolled out of the bed. We understand you want to give real raw and authenticity, but some shit we ain't never got to know. We don't need to know that you slept on the left side of your pillow and the drool rolled on the right side. We don't need to know that you have crust in your eye when you wake up in the morning. And we don't need to know that your hair ain't been fluffed out because the bunny fell off, okay? Get your ass off of TikTok and hop in the shower. That's all I got.
Charlie.
What? That ain't never coming back.
Wash your ass in your face.
Because they different. So some people wash either or. I need you to wash both of them.
How you putting out raw breath, Charlie?
Either or is crazy.
Bonnet on.
How you know they breath stink?
Because they good morning.
Look to it.
Got a book review. You tasted your nastiness in your mouth.
And then you the white.
Right here, you can see it.
So wash your ass and your face. And I prefer you wash your face before you wash your ass. Okay?
And don't use the same towel.
Please.
Charlie, please.
Charlie, please.
If you put it in the perspective that because we just talking about opportunities. You want these opportunities to do these things and all these things. We get it. Everybody's not into the makeup. Everybody ain't doing the beat face. It's cool. But then I have seen people want these opportunities to be doing these things that I seen their videos. Baby, I wouldn't want you to give me.
Sorry, hold on.
You on the video dressed like Mildred, and you talking about you want to host something?
Okay.
I think
All
fucking
right.
not.
God damn
Okay.
it. All right, y'all. It's been a good time tonight. And
No.
now I ain't gonna lie. Some people, the only thing I want to see y'all marketing is a little Colgate and a little dial. I will be real, but you know.
Hey, it's heavy. It's
All right,
heavy.
we got a few announcements. If you are in the Dallas area, we are having Booknik this Saturday from 12 to 4 p.m. Y'all come out. Come show your face in the place.
Don't say that because the curators was just saying how they underbidded themselves and they got damn near 500 people signed up and the space ain't.
Well, plan better.
Plan better is crazy.
It's a free event. I think the
Yes.
RSVPs are still open. So make sure y'all come out and y'all do that. Y'all do the thing. The next thing is we still have that interview with Miss Bella J,
On
July 1st
Tuesday.
on Tuesday. So y'all come do that for y'all 4th of July weekend. Okay. Y'all better come back because don't think we got all these fancy fly people up here because we just kind of see Jaleesa and them. Y'all hoes better show up again. I'm just saying it's gonna be better.
Oh God, they ain't coming back.
All right. So July 19th, we have Brits will be at the
Hey,
Literary Gem Awards. Brit, tell us what you're gonna be doing there, girl.
I don't know. I'm a
Oh goddamn.
But I'm supposed to be first. Okay, so it's a 3-day event. It's different like tier tickets or whatever. But the main part of the event is Saturday, which that book expo is in the morning. So you'll have your authors there selling their books, and then it's gonna be panels. So I'm moderating. I'm not exactly sure exactly which panel I'm moderating for sure, but I will be moderating. And then I'm also giving away award. Well, I'll be presenting an award. Um,
sounds
so
let her cook. Let her
I didn't realize that shit started at 9
in
a.m.
the morning.
That is early to be buying some
It's
books now.
but I like how in at one, so I get a little nap in for the actual award show.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. So next we got dun, 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 dun,
This
August
nigga right
16th. We have the Luxury Good Girl Experience with LaShawn. LaShawn, tell us what that's
here.
all about.
So, I feel all official. Shit. Um,
We got a little money over here, baby.
a little bit. So TikTok, I got a Good Girls Read Supper Club. It's a Bay Area Good Girl Read Supper Club. And we host events 4 times a year. This is our third event. We are gonna be some BIs on a boat, having breakfast, and we are gonna be talking about only for the week. And so this event is based around Rome getting a boat. So that they can all
Period.
read on the water. It's very limited because the boat only seats 8, so it's gonna be really intimate. It'll be about 5 of us. You get book boxes, you get swag, you get full menu, and a little specialized cocktail for the day.
Okay,
So,
It's
Sean,
a
let me
menu.
stop you. Let me tell you, Alicia in the
yeah,
comments saying it's only 4 tickets. Put my shit to
yeah,
the
that's
side.
right. I got her. Yeah, it's a
I ain't want to
full
stop your
menu.
flow, but Alicia said
It's all
it's 4
good.
tickets.
And so, yeah, so that's this one, and then we got one more in December, and then we kick off 2026. So I didn't think it was gonna do what it's doing, but it's doing it,
That thing
and here
moving.
we are. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Thank you,
Love that for you.
Good for you. I love that.
thank
All
you.
Okay, and
right.
she got food.
Oh yeah,
Right?
full
Food
food,
and drinks,
full
girl.
Food
menu,
and books.
Me,
Hell yeah.
okay.
All right.
food,
And
books, boats, bitches. No, like,
You got bottles too?
okay.
I'm scared. I'm
Mm.
scared to have bottles on the water. Niggas don't know how to
Yeah,
act.
nah, and
I
niggas
ain't,
can't
I
That's
ain't trying to
fair.
do
swim. We don't want to do that.
You can't swim.
That's fair.
All right. The next thing we got is Chocolate City Lit Fest, y'all. Now let me tell y'all, them early access tickets is gone. They're
that.
gone.
Mm-hmm.
They snatched them up. You hear me? But the tickets will go on sale again when Friday. So they're gonna add
Tomorrow.
some more
Tomorrow
tomorrow.
at noon.
So if y'all better be on y'all Zoom, turn them notifications on because baby Neil sold them tickets out. They is baby. I'm talking about. I think the only tickets left were the tickets for the cheering, but I put in the IG channel. It's a kid friendly event. They was like, fuck them kids.
Mm-hmm.
Listen.
That what
Bro,
they
I
All
had
I
to
love
gotta
the
say.
babies, but move. I got to get in this line.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
so
Yeah.
if y'all want to go to the Chocolate City Lit Fest page, be on your Zoom, turn on notifications, and it's gonna be a time.
If
And
you at them
next,
people job tomorrow, just tell them I gotta go to the bathroom. Tell them something.
Yeah,
You listen.
and then we got Beyonce of the book world. She got an
Hey,
please.
event
I
planned
am
for
just
next year.
myself.
We got Jaleesa. She is one. Are you moderating or are you hosting, Jaleesa?
I think a little bit of both.
Okay, tell us about it.
Okay.
So yeah, and Monique is doing an event in Florida, which I feel like we need more events in Florida.
Mhm.
August 1st through the 2nd, myself, Brandy, Tori, Book Hotels. I don't know her name, and then Lady Creole.
Okay.
We're all gonna be there as part of like the media crew. So hosting and moderating. The author lineup is crazy. Brenda Jackson is gonna be there. So the second BJ legend who started this whole black romance shit in the first place, is gonna be in the building. It's gonna be a good time.
Okay. And I think tickets go on sale for that right?
I think it's July 25th. Don't get me the line. I
Just
think
make
they
sure
go on
y'all
sale
follow
next
M
month,
Monique
though.
and follow Jaleesa's Book Me There page. Please stop asking where y'all can find where the damn. Oh, I don't know what a book event said. Fucking follow Jalisa and the other page, please. It's a choice at this point, people.
Yeah.
Okay. And last but not least, I gotta do a shout out to the homie Mika G Reads for all your bookish needs for graphic tees. Make sure y'all follow my girl. She doing things. She's partnering with authors and other girls in the book space to bring you some dope merch. So hit her up, follow her at Mika G Reads. She coming with heat. She doing coffee mugs and stickers and other things too. So make sure y'all. Yeah,
Big Meech, hit my girl up.
She doing the shit over there. Like what you need, she gonna create. So yeah, that's what it is. What it ain't. And final thoughts, prayers. What y'all got?
I'm hungry.
Fuck niggas get money. No.
All I gotta say is a wise man once said, "Real girls get down on the floor."
On the floor. I'm about to get on the floor tonight. But go ahead.
Oh, okay. I just want to say this is fun. Did y'all have fun? Y'all want to come back?
Hell yeah.
You call Brit out. She don't
feel safe. To feel like a safe.
Is this a safe space? Because they said the reader space not safe no more. Because people can't have opinions.
Well, listen, at the Refined and Ratchet show in the Plot Society, it's real safe. I don't know what the other people doing, but here
I be feeling safe.
Yeah,
the girls
I
are
don't know
saying
what people talking about.
Listen, I don't know what the other girls doing, but over here it's all love, it's all light. Okay, that's it. That's all. But we do want to thank everybody for coming. This was really fun, y'all. I hope y'all do come back. That is the end of the show. Make sure y'all hitting the heart. Make sure y'all subscribe. Tell your mom and them. If y'all want to view this again, go under the live tab. It's the 4th tab. Okay, Nisha, you got any closing words?
I don't. Thank y'all for joining. I appreciate y'all for showing up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Jennifer, you love yourself.
Okay.
You see her?
Oh, bro,
What
you
you
know,
Auto dad.
I'm 3 years old, but I didn't know that Julissa, you did the book me there page. I follow it. Didn't know it was a connection.
Yeah.
The more you know. Reading Rainbow. Goddamn. All right. Well, y'all, we're gonna let y'all file on out this thing. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Y'all were our first panel. Y'all definitely will be back. Y'all gave us great insight. And yeah, I like all y'all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. I hope everyone have a good night.
Good night,
Bye, y'all.
Everybody.